We're Stags midfielder Craig Tanner after the 2-0 away win here at Horsham. Craig, probably the perfect away performance. How do you sum up the game?
Yeah, it's always tricky when you sort of come to this place. They're a really well-drilled team. They've got a lot of rotation. They know what they've sort of been doing with the same group of players, and they're tough to play against. And then you add in the pitch conditions, artificial, which is always tough because they know the bounce, they know how to play it, and obviously we're not used to playing on grass. So we trained on 3G on Thursday. We trained on it sometimes, and then I think we came out here and we delivered a real professional performance.
Yeah, just on that first half, it seemed really open. Just how tough was it really to get a foot on the ball when Horsham were in the ascendancy like they were?
Yeah, they were really clever with what they've done. They know that we like to press, so we don't want to hold anything back. They left three really high and sort of tried to clip balls in, which meant a lot of recovery runs for me and Christy, but that's sort of just part of it. Hish as well, and obviously Jack on the other side. So it's a little bit of cat and mouse, and then you sort of go from there really and see who's going to come out on top. And luckily enough, today was us.
Yeah, basically just before half time, we got that goal, really stopped the Horsham momentum. And coming into the second half, we looked a lot more composed. What did Jimmy say at half time to really change the game in our favour?
I think scoring at that sort of time changes any sort of football match. Even if you're losing 2-0 and you score one just before half time, it just completely changes sort of the dynamic going in. It gives you something to hold on to. So luckily it went our way. It was a great finish from Tony on the sort of turn. He's been lethal this season, to be fair to him, which is brilliant for us. So we need to continue to do that. But scoring, I'd say, definitely helped settle us on what we need to do. Made a couple of tweaks and sort of let the time of the game, I guess, sort of run out in our favour and sort of be a little bit clever in what we're trying to do.
Yeah, just in that second half, just how difficult was it out there as a player? Because going from sunny conditions at half time to an absolute monsoon halfway through the second half, it must have been really tough out there.
Yeah, then again the bounce changes, how the ball runs changes, and the weight of pass you have to play in, but it's just part of football when you're out there. I don't really think you notice too much, to be honest. You're just concentrating on not losing your runner and winning your seconds, landing on it and sort of building the base from there. So yeah, it was the same for both teams, and you sort of just get on with it.
Yeah, just on that second goal, Route 1 wasn't pretty, but it gets the job done. And after we got that second goal, we were really penned in. But you've turned from more of an attacking player when I first started watching you at AFC to more of a defensive player. So just how are you finding that? Just you love it, don't you?
I'll play anywhere. I think Jim beats, and everyone knows that. A lot of lads have been taking the mick out of me, and they didn't know I sort of had this sort of side to me, and they all take the mick. So I'm an absolute rat in there now and just going away, breaking things up. But yeah, I'll play wherever, try to get on the ball even once I've won it back, and sort of fill gaps and sort of try to lead in a different way. So yeah, slightly position change as there, but again, I'll do anything for the team and I'll play anywhere, so it doesn't really bother me.
Just how good was that travelling contingent of Totton fans behind the goal this afternoon?
Yeah, it was perfect. That's what we sort of need, and I think the lads are noticing more and more numbers are sort of coming on the away games. I mean, the support at home's always brilliant, but when you come to places like this, and you know they're renowned for having a very good record, we need the fans, and I think we showed how thankful we are when we went over, and you know that's the stuff we need to continue to build as on and off the pitch with the football club and the fans, and it all becomes one group. So yeah, the more people who turn up home and away, you know, it means the world for us, and we'll keep running on our socks off whether we win or lose. You can't win every game, but we'll guarantee you we'll go out there and do everything we can.
Yeah, speaking about that next game, FA Cup third qualifying round action on Saturday back at home against Frome. Just how excited are we to get back into FA Cup action?
Yeah, it's good. I'd say the FA Cup's probably the only cup left in England which still sort of has that special feel about it. And like there's upsets throughout every single round, so you just need to make sure whoever you're playing, you go out there, you do the business, and you sort of respect it. But it definitely gives you that little bit of a different feel playing in the FA Cup. A little bit extra buzz, there's a little bit different feel around the club around it. So yeah, excited, but it's on us to sort of perform, and you know, let's try to put a good cup run together. But cliche as it is, you just got to take one round it is.
Yeah, thank you, Craig. Well done today.
You're very welcome.